Welcome to Conaman's second review on YouTube. This time I'm talking about this little thing. This is the PK adapter to use with Pentax compatible lenses such as this 10 to 20mm Sigma lens, or the one there which is a 17 to 55. So what you do, well, what you want to do, you want to fit this big old lens to your beautiful little NEX5 compact digital camera so you can have the super wide capability. Sounds a brilliant idea, and I want one. So I ordered this thing, and a bit of a hurry, bit of a haste, maybe didn't check the details. Look at the little red dot, and what you want to do is line that up with the little white dot on the side of the Sigma. That's all connected very nice, so far so good. This is exciting. So then what you do is press the little release button, you take that off and you put your pancake somewhere safe. This time you line the little white dot up with the little red dot on there, line it up, and of course in a fraction of a second it's all in place. Terrific, so far so good, and look at that, how superior does that look, and it's actually really nice to hold. It feels just about the right sort of size and so on. Okay, so switch the camera on. No surprises so far. Go to take a picture, and actually it won't take a picture first of all, because unless you go to the menu first and then setup, you have to enable that function. Otherwise the camera will do nothing when you press the shutter release button. And this is your first clue that things are not going to go well, actually, because what it actually means is when you've got these two things together, those electrical connections which are on the face of the Sony camera, there's no electrical connections on this dumb piece of adapter. So what that means in reality is your camera is not going to be able to have any aperture function, which is a problem, because all your photographs you're going to now take are going to be at f22, which is the setting on this, the maximum aperture on this camera, or the minimum aperture, maximum f number, and on that lens it's sort of f18. So here we are on a fairly bright summer's day, and if I just grab the moggy, a little bit of protest from the cat. Now here's the cat, relaxed as ever, and we go and take a picture, and there's the picture. Now the result of that picture, I'll show you, and there it is, completely dark. Now if I want to take a picture of our little model here, if I go to ISO 12,000, shall we say, I've got a chance of taking a picture in daylight in my house, and there's the result. Now that's ISO 12,000. I would never use ISO 12,000, but this is the problem you're going to face. So basically, because you've got no aperture control, the camera is automatically going to be operating, or rather your lens is automatically going to be stuck on its most ridiculous aperture. Second thing is, when the camera's on the smallest physical hole in the lens, the biggest f number, often the lens is not that sharp at that particular aperture. So secondly, big problem is your pictures will be slightly blurred. So this adapter is a complete and utter waste of time. Do not buy it unless the lenses you're going to use are proper Pentax lenses and do have or Pentax compatible lenses which do have an aperture ring around the body of the lens. Needless to say, my two lenses don't have that feature, so I'm really stuck with a very unusable adapter in my particular case. So what can I do? I guess I either maybe send it back and don't bother, or I've got to get myself some Pentax lenses which have got a aperture ring built on. So this is the adapter, no electrical connections. When you compare your original pancake lens, you can see the electrical contacts there, which is all going to mate up with your next camera body with its electrical connections. And this way, of course, you have full control of aperture, shutter speed, and all those other fantastic functions, different focusing stuff, all of which is all managed by the camera. When you go this route, you buy that thing, no electrical connections at all, so you lose all the automatic functionality of your lenses and camera functionality, so you end up with a really difficult to use piece of equipment, very manual focusing, and all you can do is change the shutter speed and adjust the ISO. Not very good at all, I'm afraid. So on that note, myself and the cat, we say no good, waste of space with the PK, with those types of lenses. Sorry about that. Try again next time.